Ma'am, can you tell me your name? Okay, just relax, man. Help!
On August 27, 2015, a group of divers went out near Cape Town to dive at Creepcaught Reef. The group included Francois Smuts, Renee Nell, and Eric Fury. The sea was calm with only a small swell, but the water was hard to see through. Even so, they decided to check if the site was safe for diving. One diver descended to about 62 feet and while looking around, turned his head to find himself face to face with a great white shark less than 3 feet away. He reacted right away and hit the shark with his spear gun. The shark moved back at first, but a few moments later, it turned around, lowered its side fins in a threatening way, and came at him again. The diver pushed it away a second time using the spear gun. After the shark disappeared, he quickly started an emergency rise to the surface because he was running low on air.
White! Pass on for the white!
When he got to the surface, he saw that the shark had followed him up, which is very unusual. He started shouting to warn the others. Eric came up and quickly got back onto the boat, but Francois was still underwater. A few seconds later, Francois surfaced safely and had no idea what had just happened. Later, he said he had heard some kind of noise nearby, which may have been the shark. The team left the area right away and moved to another spot about 8 meters away. They kept diving, but everyone stayed nervous for the rest of the day. It was an encounter they would never forget, and it came very close to becoming a tragedy. This clip appeared online showing a fisherman who supposedly caught a strange creature and put it in a bucket to look at it more closely. It had clear gills on its sides, arms with tiny fingers, and rough, damaged teeth. But it is very likely that the video was made with AI. On December 19th, 2023, a scary fishing video was posted on YouTube. In the video, Z Fishing TV was out on his usual local lake, planning to do a simple catch and cook trip. At first, everything seemed normal, just him, his kayak, and the water. He paddled out, talked about his gear, and got ready to cast his first bait. Then things suddenly changed.
Alright guys, I think I found the body, and that is not cool. Oh no. That's not a fishing day that I wanted to have. Alright guys, I already called 911 and someone is gonna come out here and check that out. But that's definitely a body, yo. Unless it's a freaking mannequin, which I hope it is. But alright, they're about to come. So let's go back. Let's go back because they're gonna come to the boat launch, and yeah, I'm not trying to go. And yeah, you guys know the drill. That's our fishing for today. I'm not fishing anymore today. Now that is not what I came here to fish for. And I want to see all that today. Hey, you guys, it might be the police might be coming to launch a boat.
Who?
The police? Yeah, they might be coming to launch a boat.
Okay.
It looks like there's a body over there. So I mean, they might bring a boat.
There's a body over there?
It looks like there's a body over there, so the police are coming out and they might be bringing a boat.
Oh, terrible. We gotta go here.
It just...
No, we ain't gonna go.
As Z paddled to a different spot, he suddenly saw something in the water. At first, he did not fully understand what it was, but within seconds, he realized it was a motionless body floating there. He quickly did the right thing and called 911. Authorities arrived soon after and secured the area. The video confirmed that the discovery was real, but it didn't give any more details. It was the kind of thing no fisherman ever expects to find during a quiet trip on the water, and hopefully, the person's family was able to get the answers and closure they needed. While magnet fishing, a group of friends dragged up something shocking from the water.
Dude, no way, you got a Glock. Is that a Glock?
Yeah, it's a Glock.
Dude,
no way.
Just guess it, that's Brad.
Inside a bag pulled from a river in Baltimore, they found what looked like a clean handgun.
My back?
Yeah.
Clear it.
Oh, it was loaded.
It's loaded.
Oh, it's got a laser sight that was with it. Look at all these hollow points. This is definitely some type of weapon. It's a P80. I guess it's some type of Glock.
Yeah, it's a P80. That's not even a Glock then. Serial numbers, you see, completely gone. Probably a ghost Glock.
Baltimore City 911, the location of your emergency.
How'd you get it?
With the magnet.
You got your ID on you?
Yeah. Do you need gloves? I hope these fit.
Thanks, bud. My name's Officer Hooper. Here's all of my information. This is the report number that's going to be filed under. So basically all we do is we submit it, try to see if there's any numbers on it.
They first called the non-emergency number, but because the situation involved a gun, they were told to call 911 instead. The uploader later mentioned that a shooting had happened just up the road only a few weeks before, which raised a serious question. Could the handgun have been connected to that case? On February 3rd, 2023, a man was relaxing at Lake Ranco in southern Chile when he noticed something odd moving in the water. It looked like a long, dark animal swimming just under the surface, but it was too far away to recognize clearly. He filmed it and later shared the video online, which led people to argue over what it could be. Some thought it might be a mysterious, unknown creature, while others said it looked more like a seal or sea lion. After watching the clip again, one detail seemed important. The animal appeared to blow water from its nostrils, which made it seem more like a mammal. Lake Ranco connects to the Pacific Ocean through the Rio Bueno, and elephant seals have been seen entering fresh water in Chile before, including one case in 2021. So the most likely answer is that it may have been a lost or curious elephant seal. A family was ice fishing on a lake when they noticed a dog stuck in a freezing pool of water, struggling to get out.
Be careful, be careful, be careful. Come on.
Tranquila, no le va a pasar nada.
Snowball.
Te vas a caer.
Snowball, please. Agárrame la mano. Is someone calling the owners? Is somebody calling the owners? Snowball.
Ahí estoy en el máximo. Puta madre. No, te vas.
Xiomara,
te vas a caer. Te vas a caer, Xiomara.
Xiomara, you're gonna fall down. You're gonna fall down. Come on.
Te estoy agarrando.
I knew this would happen. Come on. Yes! We did it!
The freezing water put the dog's life in danger as it struggled to stay above the surface. The family acted fast and rushed to help, cutting through the ice so they could pull the dog out safely. There was no time to waste because hypothermia and frostbite could set in quickly. After getting the dog out, they likely covered it with warm blankets and helped it recover. Because they moved so quickly, the dog survived. This encounter came from Marvin, the creator of the YouTube channel Marvelous Marv Fishing for Life, where he often shares solo kayak fishing trips in quiet and remote waterways. On February 20th, 2026, Marvin went out for what was supposed to be a normal day on the lake, paddling around, casting his lines, and filming the trip. But what started as a regular outing quickly turned into something much more serious and unexpected than he could have imagined.
Hello? Hello? I think we got somebody down, folks. Hello? 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 Ma'am, are you okay? Stand by. Let me get help. Let me get help. Ma'am, do you have a name? Ma'am, do you have a name?
As Marvin paddled across the water, he heard a faint but repeated sound that seemed like someone calling for help. Trusting his instincts, he headed toward the shore and found a woman lying still on the ground. She was conscious but barely able to breathe and could not move without pain. Marvin quickly called emergency services and gave them the important details he could while trying to understand how badly she was hurt.
And I need EMS quickly. I don't see that she's anything like that. She's kind of gasping for air.
Okay, did you witness this?
No, I did not. I was on the in my kayak, and I thought I heard somebody screaming help, help, and it's windy out here, so I pulled up closer and I saw someone laying on the ground. Excuse me, ma'am?
What's your name?
My name is Marvin. Ma'am, can you tell me your name? Okay, just relax, ma'am. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. Yeah, just stay in this position right here. We got help on the way. Okay, ma'am. All right, hold on. Where are you hurting? Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. She has a rock underneath her and she's trying to move. Relax, ma'am. Relax. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am.
Since no one else was nearby, Marvin had no idea what had happened to her. There were no obvious injuries, only confusion and the clear feeling that every second mattered. As he stayed on the phone with emergency dispatch, the situation became more serious. The woman kept slipping in and out of consciousness and tried to move, even though she was clearly in pain. Marvin did his best to keep her calm and still, helped her into a safer position, and stayed in contact with dispatch the whole time.
Wait a second. All right, I got an individual down that appears to be hurt. I got 911 on the phone. So now I'm looking at a private dock and a private parking area. I'm talking to another neighbor and hopefully they can come down and assist me.
It looks like
Can you come down and assist?
Cornelia Highway.
All right, I got somebody on the way. Okay, say that again, ma'am. I'm right here next to you, okay? I'm right here. I'm right here. It's okay. Don't try to move. Just stay where you are, okay? Yeah, I know. It seems like it hurts to move. Don't move, okay? Save your energy. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I know. Yeah, something hurts. But we're just gonna, don't want you to move. Just stay relaxed. Okay.
With few supplies and no help nearby, Marvin became the only person there who could keep the situation under control. He watched her breathing, kept talking to her to calm her down, and tried to stop things from getting worse. Items scattered around her, like her phone, a thermos, and other small belongings just out of reach, suggested she may have been there for a while. The setting made everything harder too, with the area being isolated, windy, and difficult for visibility and communication. Each minute felt longer as they waited for help to arrive.
Broken on her arm. Yeah, I know. Super strong of you. Super strong of you. Yelling out like that. You did what you need to do. You got help here. So just relax. Yeah, don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Is it your arm? Is it your arm?
My chest.
Oh, your chest?
My chest.
Okay, your chest. Your chest. Your chest.
They're coming. They're about to be here.
Do you normally have chest pains, or did you fall?
After some time, more people began arriving after noticing the emergency and hearing Marvin call for help. A nearby resident came over and helped direct the first responders, also pointing out that the spot was difficult to access. Even with extra help, the situation was still unclear. Nobody knew what had happened to the woman or how long she had been there. At that point, the only thing that mattered was keeping her steady until emergency crews reached her.
Hey, you did your job, so let these folks that's coming, EMS, do their job, okay? You yelled, you got our attention, and they're coming right now. All right, yeah, looks like she's gonna be all right. Like I said, I don't know how long she's been here.
With how she was responding, something might have been broken in there.
Right.
She just couldn't respond, like, you know, when she talked, obviously it looked like it hurt.
Right.
So.
She has some personal items over here. Looks like her phone, a thermostat, and a lighter. What were those items? They're right here.
They got some strong dudes, so.
They do.
They got some strong dudes.
They do. Do we need to grab any of that? Oh, okay, gotcha.
I didn't grab the water bottle, I just grabbed her phone.
Okay, gotcha.
When responders arrived, they took over the situation from Marvin and began giving the woman proper emergency care. She was still conscious but in pain and could barely move. What had started as a normal kayak fishing trip had turned into a serious rescue that depended on Marvin noticing the sound, acting quickly, and calling for help. If he had ignored it or assumed it was just the wind, the outcome could have been very different. Help arrived in time, but the moment showed that some emergencies are easy to miss unless someone chooses to pay attention. In August 2024, Riley Bowen and the fishing channel were out on the water when they heard a strange sound that made them stop. It was not a normal noise, and it was unlike anything they had ever heard in those woods before.
The skinwalker? You think? That was not a normal noise. Look at this angry little coot. I'm just saying.
You got me thinking.
Well, that ain't no sneeze. Caden?
Wanna leave?
We'll be alright. It's daytime. They don't come out during the daytime.
They were fishing when the noise began, loud screaming coming from the trees near the shore. At first, it sounded like it was coming from one place, repeating again and again.
What in the Kentucky backwoods?
You said what in the...
I did just get chilled down my leg. Maybe I have to pee. Oh my gosh!
What is that?
I don't know. I've never heard that noise in my life. Bless you! That's scary.
Then the sound suddenly moved. Whatever was making the noise had seemed to be in one place, screaming again and again. But moments later, it sounded like it was 200 yards away in a completely different spot.
I'm hoping that you can hear this.
Hear what?
There's something screaming in the woods.
Oh my god.
Did you see that?
Uh-uh. Like, actually, like, we stopped fishing and are trying to, like, look at this thing.
I saw something move over there, but...
Don't get close to it.
We're not. Look up. We're far away from the shore.
How is it all the way over there now?
Dude, what is that? That's got... It's cooking. It just moved like 200 yards. It was just standing in one spot screaming over and over
It
and
was
over.
over there, and now it's way over there.
Is it a bird? Like a lady fake sneezing. Like just screaming.
Go away from it. Go away.
I'm not going towards that. Listen, I understand I'm a white person, but I ain't doing that. No thank you.
They stopped fishing and stayed away from the shore, keeping their eyes on the trees. When something is moving that quickly and making a sound they have never heard before, the safest choice is to stay put and keep distance from whatever is out there. Fabrizio, a whitewater kayaker featured on the YouTube channel Kayak Session TV, was known for taking on intense runs through some of Europe's rough and unpredictable rivers. On June 11th, 2020, he and his group went to the Condigliano River near San Marino to paddle through the rapids and film the trip. What started as a normal kayaking run soon turned into something unexpected.
Qua, qua, qua. Vieni. Vieni. Stai buono.
As the group paddled through the river, they noticed a deer being swept along by the current, struggling to stay above the water. It moved wildly, clearly scared and fighting to survive. Fabrizio kept his attention on the animal and carefully guided it away from the strongest flow. The deer resisted at first, confused and panicked, but slowly began to follow his lead.
Madonna che bello. Ci sei? Scendo? Scendi. Aspetta, Fabri, vieni qua allora. Prova a scendere io.
Come sta Fabri?
Male.
Aspetta Fabri, resta così, scendiamo noi.
Eccomi. Vieni Ludo. Da qui, tanto tiene bene. Prende dalle corna. No, 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 è già rotto, prendilo dal corno. No, no. Piano piano.
With steady control, Fabrizio guided his kayak toward calmer water, where the current was weaker and the deer had a chance to escape. The animal's panicked movements slowly eased, and it no longer fought as desperately. For a moment, it seemed to steady itself, as if finally sensing that it was being led toward safety.
Piano piano. Io lo sapevo che si sta... Piano, piano.
Lo puoi anche provare.
Occhio Ludo. No, perché ha bevuto un casino.
Però come fai?
Aspetta Ludo, tienilo fermo. Ok. È freddo, ghiacciato.
Si che ha preso botte?
Minchia, piano, piano, lasciamo. Lascia. Ora lascia. Ok.
Finally, the deer escaped the current and made it onto solid ground. With the crew nearby, it slowly began to calm down and recover from the panic. After a brief pause, its breathing steadied and it disappeared back into the surrounding area. The river kept moving as if nothing had happened, but the moment was more than just a random encounter. YouTuber Southern Salt was pre-fishing in February 2023 for an upcoming kayak fishing tournament. He was moving through different spots, looking for speckled trout, and trying to figure out the best plan for tournament day.
I am out here today getting ready to go speckled trout fishing. We got the Hobie Pro Angler rigged up. Got my lines in the back set up. I'm going to show you the rigs I'm going to be using a little bit later on. Check it out. We have one of the largest tournaments of the year coming up. It is our first MBKFA trail event, and it is the Winter Spectacular. So I need to find some speckled trout to get in there and hopefully have a good showing in that tournament. So that's the plan today. Get out here, try to piece a pattern together. And yeah, let's see if we can find some fish. Y'all stay tuned.
The fishing was going well, with Southern Salt catching several good trout in about 5 to 6 feet of water where plenty of bait fish had gathered.
All right, I'm gonna leave this alone out here. We've definitely found some fish. I'm gonna ease up. I got 2 little creeks right here. I'm gonna work through one little creek, see if I can locate some fish in there, come out and hit the other one. And then from there, we'll just move around and try to find some other spots. We just got nailed right at the creek mouth. We're on. That one's not gonna be as big. Still a solid trout. Look at that fish. No small ones in here today. Another 19-incher, y'all. I went into the creek, couldn't find anything in the creek. As soon as I came back out here at the mouth of it, we were on. Get that off my head. Look at him. That is an 18-inch fish all day. See ya, girl. Now this tournament we have next weekend is a catch photo release event, and so it really doesn't matter on weight. They don't have to be fat, they just got to be long. And I've already told y'all we're using this White Men of Death hoodwink, but check it out. Look at the way our water clarity is, right? It's clear, it's not sedimented, but it's kind of hazy. And that white is just, look at it. I mean, it just looks beautiful down in the water. It's definitely the right color for the occasion. Good overcast days like this, got a front moving through, which is typically not good for fishing. I mean, yesterday probably would have just been jam up. Yeah, not the best conditions, and we're still whacking them right here. Oh, we're on. We're on. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Dude, be a trout. It is. I think it's a trout. Oh, it's a redfish. Dang. Ooh, buddy, you fooled me. I thought I had a giant trout on. Come here. All right. Beautiful blue tail on this guy. Not a big red, but I tell you, a red this size will make you think you have a giant trout on. And another victim. All right, anyways, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Then everything suddenly stopped when something large burst up from the water with force.
Mother alligator, dude.
That wasn't an alligator.
What that? What was it? Nah, bro. No, dude, I just bro. I'm out of here, bro. That was a gator, man. What was that? Hopefully I can slow-mo that down and know what it was. I swear I think it was an alligator. I have no idea. All I know, 1 minute I'm fishing and the next there's just giant splash right next to me. I know it's on camera. I'm kind of freaked out, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all comment below, what do y'all think that was? Cause I think I need to change my drawers, cause that kind of got me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting out of here. Whew. It's 66 degrees in here. What do you mean it's too cold? It's 70 degrees out. Sean's telling me it's too cold for it to be an alligator. 77 degrees. I got shorts on underneath these, right? If you can wear flip-flops, it is not too cold for alligators. 66 degree water temperature, 70 degree surface temperature. They are definitely out. Definitely. Oh, y'all check it out. Look how much mullet is in this creek right here. Look at it all. We're in this small creek. That's where we ran over a gator, went back to this little lake, and we're pushing down through this creek trying to get back out to the main body of water now. Y'all look at them. They're going crazy. It's like we're flushing all the mullet in this little creek. Insane. I don't think I've seen so many mullet in one spot. See if we can catch one with a net. They're like beaching themselves. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. We have had an eventful last couple of days. Everything from catching some really nice sized trout, got on a lot of fish, to also, I guess, kicking maybe an alligator with my fin. Not 100% sure, but like, I'm as close to 100 as it gets that was an alligator. I'll know more when I go over to.
It was a clear reminder that sometimes the biggest risk on the water is not losing a fish or missing a pattern. It is forgetting that the water is never truly empty, and not everything beneath the surface is interested in the lure. On May 15th, 2025, Zachary, the creator behind Mr. Uncut Outdoors, went on a kayak fishing trip to a lake he had found through a public mobile app. It was meant to be an easy day on the water where he could relax, fish, and record content for his channel.
I got a Karen situation. They hate fishers. They hate people who are getting peace. Okay, can you hear me now? Yeah, I've been heard you. I found this lake on the app. I found it on a mobile app. I found it on a mobile app, meaning that it didn't say, ma'am, I'm trying to answer your question. Listen, it doesn't say any, it's a lot of people that fish here and they post on the app. I can show you the app. It's people that.
I know there's signs about this lake, but I live here.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that?
Listen, I'm about to leave. There are no private property signs.
Not long after Zachary launched his kayak, he found out he was not alone. A woman standing on the shore started shouting at him, saying the lake was owned by her family because her father had made it, so nobody else was allowed to fish there. Zachary kept calm and told her there were no private property signs, no trespassing notices, and that the app listed the lake as a public fishing location where other people had shared their catches. Even after that, she refused to let it go, and the peaceful trip turned into a tense dispute. When things escalated, police showed up, and Zachary explained that he had reached the lake by taking his kayak down a trail around the water and launching from an open spot with no fences or houses nearby.
That's what I was telling her. It's like 10 other houses around this lake, baby girl.
You got property right here. What is that gate going to?
It goes around it's a trail that goes around the lake.
All thing I'm saying is, I know you saying, hey, people post, but like I said, it could no man land. Who knows? But like I said, let me just go ahead and look.
Yeah,
That's what I do is look.
Yeah, and if it's nothing that say I can't be here or no trespassing, no private property, I have the right to be here. If other people be here, and we can walk the whole lake. I've been here since 3 o'clock.
So we got this over here with.
That's open, yeah.
Okay. So
and it's trailblazing, but ain't no houses on that side, yeah.
Okay.
And this is where I enter. Yeah, and this is where I be entering. And I dragged my kayak down here and I got on it right there. So her house is on the corner right there.
Okay.
So her house isn't, you can't get to her house, you gotta get on the boat.
Unless you walk through the boat to go over.
Yeah, unless you walk through her backyard.
Okay.
Zachary said he had been fishing since early afternoon without any issue and pointed out that several houses surrounded the lake, not just the woman's. Officers checked the area and saw the public trail, no warning signs, and no clear barriers. Since they could not confirm ownership at the scene, they told Zachary to leave to avoid making the situation worse. The situation was frustrating because, without signs, fences, or clear markings, it was hard to know whether the spot was private. Jazz, a fisherman who often films his fishing trips, went back to the Yarra River, where a tree had once fallen dangerously close to him. This time, he was not catching any fish, so he decided to move to a different spot.
Snake! Where did he go? He's gone, man. There he is. He's underwater. There he is. Tiger. I could hear him coming down the hill. I just couldn't get away because I was sliding down the hill. He flared up. He's right in that middle bit of shade there. He was sitting right where my rods are, and I slipped on the grass and I almost fell on top of him because I couldn't stop.
He heard the snake coming down the hill, but he could not move away quickly because he was sliding. The snake lifted part of its body like it was ready to defend itself and stopped in the shade, right where he had put his fishing rods. As Jazz tried to move to a safer position, he slipped on the grass and almost fell straight onto the snake. Since he was in such a remote place, getting medical help would have been very difficult. The close call scared him badly because he realized he had come very close to a deadly encounter. A group of friends went fishing late at night and came across something unexpected on the beach.
Tell me what the this is.
So you think it's like a giant fish?
No.
Bro, it's something. This is a tail.
Some people said it looked like a piece of cloth or an old carpet, while others thought it could be the remains of a rotting fish or part of a larger sea animal, possibly a whale. But in the end, nobody could clearly identify what it was. Builder, the creator of his self-titled YouTube channel, is known for filming risky kayaking runs through strong and unpredictable whitewater. On December 20th, 2017, he went out to record what was supposed to be a normal run on the Cheat River at a difficult section called Three Amigos. But what started as a controlled descent quickly turned into a dangerous situation that required fast action.
Whoop. Hold up! Other side! She's on the... John's landing. Watch my boat. She's breathing. Nancy.
At first, the run looked calm and controlled, as if the group had handled that section many times before. But while Bill was filming, things suddenly went wrong. His teammate, Nancy Kell, became pinned in a dangerous part of the rapid, with the force of the water trapping her against a rock and making escape extremely difficult. Bill quickly saw how serious it was, left his kayak, and moved in to help. Standing on slippery, unstable rock, he reached toward her and used his body for support while she struggled to react.
No!
Bill managed to grab Nancy's hand and pull hard, but at that moment, he lost his footing. The sudden shift dragged her sideways, and her head went under the water. She was still pinned, still trapped, and now unable to breathe. In just seconds, the situation became even more dangerous, leaving no room for mistakes.
Are you okay? I got you.
Bill and his team moved fast, fighting the current as they tried to get Nancy free. Working together, they were able to pull her out and move her into shallow water. She was still conscious, but she was weak, barely breathing, and clearly shocked by what had happened. The whole rescue took a little over 2 minutes, though for Nancy, it likely felt much longer. Every moment was filled with fear, pressure, and the effort to stay above the water. Afterward, the team realized how close the situation had come to becoming fatal. If they had been even a few seconds slower, everything could have ended differently. Their quick response and teamwork turned a near tragedy into a narrow escape, showing how much every second matters in dangerous whitewater. On August 20th, 2024, a strange video was uploaded to YouTube by a creator known as Fish Tuckerman. He was fishing off the west coast of Australia with a friend, enjoying a calm catch and cook trip. The sun was shining, and everything seemed set for a good day on the water. But then, they spotted someone they never expected to see there.
Let's get him. You going, mate? Go around, James. Go around, because look at the wind. You going all right?
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, I noticed you. I'm like, what's going on? Go around the other side, James. All right, kill the engine. Here, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You got a ladder? In the back? Okay, mate. Yeah, there's a ladder here. How long have you been out here?
I was in the water probably for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay. I noticed you there a while. What do you got here? Okay.
It's just empty.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good man.
Are you there? Can you get in my bag?
Yeah, we'll get your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're more important, but...
Yeah, that's my key in there.
Yeah, sure, mate. Yeah.
For this key in there.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Dom.
Thanks,
Yeah, you have a seat, mate.
Oh,
All right.
yes, yeah.
All right. All right, James, just... We'll get your keys first. Yeah, and then we'll get the boat.
Yeah.
Just jump on this side. Have a seat, mate. Yeah, you all right? You want a water? You want a beer?
Yeah, I can have a beer later.
Well, where did you launch off the beach?
I launched the short groin.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And what happened? You just capsized?
Yeah, I was leaning on one side and then...
There you go. That's all you... Go back that way, James, and we'll... Yeah, I noticed something else was floating to the left. All right. Oh, no. There's the other, is that something blue? Just go forward. Go. So what? You hit a wave? A wave came, or?
I got tangled and leaning over the one side.
Yeah.
And leaning a little bit too much.
Yeah. Okay. So can we? Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can. Oh, it's pretty heavy. Alright, so what I'll do, we'll have this on tow. Alright, so we're just trying to tie up this boat. So, now obviously your car and all that stuff's here.
Out of nowhere, they saw a man alone in the ocean, holding on to a small kayak and struggling to stay above the water. He had flipped over and could not climb back on. With the current pulling him farther out, the situation could have become deadly very quickly. Luckily, Tucker and his friend reacted right away and were able to pull him to safety. On June 11th, 2024, a frightening fishing clip was uploaded to YouTube. In the video, a man named Terry was fishing and doing cliff dives in Sydney Harbor while recording the day on his GoPro. It started as a fun outing with friends, but on his last jump, the situation suddenly became scary.
All right, ready?
Out of nowhere, his friends started screaming that there was a shark in the water. As Terry went under the surface, a huge great white could be seen circling him. Luckily, he managed to get out safely and was not hurt. Still, the footage is terrifying because if the shark had attacked, Terry likely would not have had much chance. Outdoors Weekly is a very energetic YouTuber who enjoys almost anything that involves being outside. In this video, he went magnet fishing with some friends for the clean stream movement, aiming to pull as much garbage as possible from a nearby body of water.
Go first. Whoa! Let's go, man. Oh, got a nice thick little bridge here. Oh, I do got something. All right. It's a massive dangler, man. Holy crap. You know what? It's got like a weird top to it though. Dude, it's a massive wrench.
Is it a wrench?
No, it's not. It's like, I think it's something to like the electrical lines, but dude, it looks like a wrench. The world's biggest wrench. Cool, first find of the day. I thought it was a stick, but apparently not.
Oh, you got something?
Yo, what is this? What is this? Is this a shark?
Is that a giant wrench?
Is it another giant wrench? It's a giant shark. Oh my gosh, it's some sort of massive shark, but dang, that thing's got some freaking weight to it. Yeah, that's definitely a shark of some sort right there. It was like yellow at one point, it looks like. Well, we got a giant shark for our giant wrench. Is that a magnet?
I think I caught someone's magnet.
Oh my god, people.
Yo, that's what I'm gonna say. This is. We caught a magnet.
Yeah. Man, they could just get one for battle magnets. They doing all this extra stuff. That's what I'm saying, man. Yo, if y'all want to pick up a magnet for yourself, go check out BattleMagnets.us. The link's down in the description. What is this? We do got something, though. Whoa, is that lipstick? That's weird. It's some sort of tube. It's got to be lipstick or something right here. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably some lipstick. All right, cool.
At first, everyone was in a good mood, as usual. Outdoors was throwing his magnet into the water, making jokes, and pulling up random finds like lipstick and metal bars, which is pretty normal for magnet fishing, because apparently, even waterways collect junk like humanity's garage. But after they moved to a different spot, one of his friends pulled up something extremely disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised.
To a new spot, we're gonna try not to get the power line at this one. It's pretty freaking low. We're gonna give it a go. Oh, dude, you know what this means? Brand new sign. Ooh, looks like we're gonna probably have 4 of them down there.
1321.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it is a new.
Dang, we'll be able to blend AW
Hey,
if we find it.
that's my birthday, September 13th. Oh, Danny through there. Whoops. All right, cool. Looks like we got a dangler. Oh, we got this thing. All right, cool. Silver. Got to be super, super careful with this power line here. Oh, I got a fishing pole, or I had a fishing pole, and some wire. Oh, man. And I got a chunk of something. All right, well, we had like 4 different things. Well, we got a circle thing right there, but we had a fishing pole and a chunk of wire. Maybe it's a piece of a lamp or something. What are we working with? Ah, just a big old piece of metal. Got to get the leaves off of it. Let's go, I made it. I don't really make shots like that, man. After putting another 500 miles on my car, we made it to the next spot. Hopefully the last spot of the day here. Yeah. Literally landed right on top of something here. What do we got? Oh, it's a piece of a wheel, I think. All right, very first throw, we got a piece of a wheel. There we go. That's kind of straight down. What do we got here? All right, we got something. Oh, it's a gun, dude. Let's go. It's a gun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I couldn't even tell what it was. Oh, I don't even know if it's a real gun, dude. That might be a cap gun.
I don't think it's a cap gun, dude. It might be.
What kind of gun is that? It looks
maybe
destroyed. Oh my gosh. It looks destroyed.
Yo, that's
I don't know. Yo, that's cool. Look at that thing, man. Does anybody know what kind of gun that? I couldn't even tell what it was. It's coming up with all the freaking. Oh my god! It had all the leaves on it. That's awesome, though. I don't know if this is a real gun. Y'all let me know down in the comments. It could be. Hey, that's a great find, though. All right, cool. I'm hyped now. We at least got a gun today. Here we go. I got something. What do we got? Oh man, just a piece of the bridge. No, it's like more electrical something, dude. So much of electrical stuff today. All right, we're on to the city. The city's throwing all their trash in the water again, man.
Yo, what is this?
Yo, oh, dude, that's a dog. Oh my gosh, Danny. Oh no, dude.
All right, I'm not.
Oh my gosh, man.
All right, guys.
Oh my gosh.
That is a dead dog.
That is a dog. That is so sad, bro. It's a puppy.
It's wrapped up.
Oh my gosh, man. It's in a blanket. You got it by the collar, bro. You got it by the collar. Ah, this day, man, the damper on the day. This day is not the vibe, bro. Oh my gosh, man. Jeez, dude, that's on the list.
Suddenly, he pulled something heavy from the water, and the awful reality became clear almost right away. It was a dog, likely thrown there by someone. As they continued, they found more parts of the dog's body, which made the scene even more upsetting. They briefly discussed calling the sheriff to report it, but felt it probably would not lead to anything. Still, finding something like that while simply trying to clean up the water and enjoy a quiet day outdoors is truly disturbing. This case comes from the creator behind the YouTube channel, The Lawless Tide, known for filming offshore kayak fishing in risky and unpredictable ocean conditions. On September 5th, 2025, he launched off Pompano Beach, Florida, to take part in a major tournament and record the experience. But what started as a tough day on the water quickly became much more dangerous than expected.
Yep.
Get in there.
I pedal your ass out, give you a shot. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Got one on the board.
That's $2 monster. Just glad to be on the board now.
Dark clouds, stronger wind, and thunder in the distance showed that the weather was getting worse. Even with those signs, he kept fishing and moved farther out after catching a good fish. He was focused on the moment and did not fully notice how quickly the conditions were changing. What first seemed under control soon turned dangerous, until the weather became too intense for clear decision-making.
Luckily, I was prepared for this. I've practiced many times flipping the kayak and getting it back upright. So I got my kayak flipped back over, climbed back on top, and had to do an assessment. Those cross swells hitting the kayak while I'm trying to get back on top made it very difficult. I did have most of my gear tethered to the kayak, so I didn't lose a lot. I did have one rod that I forgot to hook the leash back up, and I lost it. But I did lose two vital things that I didn't notice because of the chaos. I just noticed my fish bag was back behind the kayak. At this point, with the seat, I decided it wasn't worth it to try and go back and retrieve the bag. I just wanted to make it safely to shore. And still over a mile out, I had a long ways to go.
A sudden hit from a wave damaged the kayak, snapping part of the seat under pressure. Soon after, the weather worsened quickly. The storm, which was expected to weaken, instead grew stronger and spread across the water. By the time he realized the danger, it was already close. The goal was no longer to continue the tournament, but to get back to shore before things got worse. With big swells pushing from behind and strong crosswinds throwing the kayak off balance, staying in control became harder. At that point, it was no longer about fishing or navigation. It was about survival.
After having already been through this once, it didn't take me as long to get the kayak flipped back over because I was getting a lot of practice at it. You can see here I'm using the fins to flip it, and I'm using my knees as leverage to get it back over the top against that strong wind. Looking back, it would have been smarter to have gone around to the other side of the kayak and used the wind to my advantage to have it help me flip it. But like they say, hindsight's 20/20. So I got flipped back over, got started pedaling, trying to make it back to shore without flipping again, and had the realization that I had lost my radio.
Moments later, the kayak flipped again. He managed to climb back on, but doing it in those conditions took a lot of energy. Some equipment was lost, and the weather kept getting worse. The wind grew stronger, the waves got bigger, and the shore still felt far away. Exhaustion was starting to take over, making every recovery harder and every movement slower. Important gear, including communication equipment, was no longer within reach, leaving him with no reliable way to call for help and completely alone in the storm.
I was exhausted from the constant pedaling and having to flip the kayak. The only thought in my head was, please don't let me flip again. But it was inevitable. And you can see here in slow-mo how hard I was leaning to the left to try and stay upright, but it just didn't help. And I even tried to jump off before the kayak flipped to try and keep it from flipping over, but the wind would catch the kayak and flip it over whether I jumped or not. I'd reached the point of pure exhaustion. I was really starting to doubt whether I was going to make it back or not. Now the exhaustion was starting to affect my balance. I was just about to the point that I was going to activate my inflatable life vest. I got back up on the kayak, and then I thought, it's a miracle. There's a boat right there passing in front of me. I could barely see the shore, but I was determined as ever now to make it.
The physical strain was clear. Fatigue, rough water, and the constant fight to stay balanced pushed him to his limit. With the little energy he had left, he kept moving, focusing only on reaching shore. Every movement had to be careful, and every second mattered. Eventually, he made it back. What happened was more than just a close call. It showed how quickly control can disappear on the water, and how survival can come down to staying focused and refusing to stop when everything goes wrong. On March 25th, 2023, a gripping fishing clip surfaced on YouTube from Brant, who set out alone to the Everglades at 3 a.m., hoping to hit multiple species along the highway canals. Everything goes smoothly at first, but within a few hours, one tiny error escalates the situation into a full-blown disaster.
3 a.m.
It's 4 a.m. We've been on the road for an hour already.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna head to the Everglades and just do a little one-day trip down here. And that is exactly where I'm at right now. This place is so awesome because you never know. You may get eaten by a gator. He's coming. Oh! Ran over by a car. Strangled by a python. You never know what's going to happen, but I absolutely love it. I highly recommend you coming in down here and doing this at least once. We're going to drive this whole highway, see how many species we can catch. Oh, that gator turned around that time. He was like, hey, I see you have dinner. Oh, he's coming over here. Hey, dude, I'm just trying to fish, bro. Hey. I'm just, look at him. He's coming right at me, y'all. I'm just trying to fish. Dude, you're messing my bite up. You're messing my bite up. God, I'm gonna have to move now. He messed me all up. All right, y'all, we chunking a little sunfish under this bridge right here. See if we can catch something big.
The fishing is amazing, with a new species being caught on nearly every cast, all while alligators drift by on both sides. At one point, 9 of them are spotted nearby. It's the kind of raw, wild Everglades scene that tempts anyone to plan a trip, until the next morning, when everything takes a sudden, alarming turn.
Guys, it is the next morning, and I did not catch any snook yesterday afternoon. I pulled right up here to the snook spot to try to catch one this morning. And I just had the worst thing imaginable happen to me. I got a rental car, and those are my keys right there. And I just shut the trunk thinking that it was unlocked, and it automatically locked itself with the keys in there. And I'm literally in the middle of the Everglades, and I gotta flag somebody down. And my phone's in there and everything. This is so bad. No car keys, no phone, very little cell service, no food, no water, and I'm in the middle of the most remote place in the entire state of Florida. Oh my gosh, man. I just need a telephone, dog. Come on. God. I can't get anyone to stop. My phone is locked in the car. I need to use a phone, and this is just so brutal. After a couple hours of very little success, I finally got a couple people to stop, and they were nice enough to help me out and let me use their phone, although this ended up turning into a bigger disaster than I could have ever imagined.
Let me see if I can do this on my app. What's your, verify your date of birth for me.
It's 5/17/1984, Grant Peacher. Some guy was nice enough to stop, so now I'm calling to see if we can get this taken care of. Now I've got to wait. My car is on the side of the road, and they said that they might have somebody coming within an hour. I called my rental car company. The guy was nice enough to stop and give me his phone. I'm just gonna sit here and hope for the best, man. I can't do anything else. I don't know what else to do.
Brant discovers the rental keys are locked inside the trunk with his phone, water, and all essentials stuck in the car. He spends hours trying to get someone's attention, and finally, a few people lend him a phone. The rental company promises help, but no one arrives, and that's when the situation starts turning truly dangerous.
Going on 6 hours. I've gotten to use the phone twice now. I've had 2 different cars stop. Both times I was told by the rental car company that they were sending someone out here. So at this point, I was getting a little concerned. The rental car company had told me twice now that someone was coming, but no one ever came. And it was getting later into the afternoon. I still had no food. I had no water. I was dehydrated. I felt terrible. And I had a real concern that I might be staying the night in the Everglades. I'm very close to breaking the window. I found some rocks that may be hard enough to break the glass. I don't know, but if somebody doesn't show up soon, I'm not spending the night out here. So we are gonna have to break the window. I just spoke on the phone again because I got someone else to stop. And they said that the rental company made a mistake and they weren't actually sending anybody out here, but now they are. And so that's where I'm at. Luckily, this person was nice enough to bring me some water a minute ago. What's super strange is, so my car and truck, when you unlock the doors and leave the keys inside, it won't allow the car or truck to lock. This one, I did that here, and this shut the entire car down. After what felt like an eternity of sitting in the hot sun on the side of the road, I was finally able to flag down a guy that worked for a tow truck company. This was the moment that I had been waiting for. He was such a nice person, willing to help. Whoever you are, thank you so much. You literally saved the day.
Why don't you get in my truck and go down?
Oh, I'm okay. I appreciate it. Yeah. I've always wondered how they did this. No, you know what I think's happening? The key's inside, and I think you may have to actually hit the unlock portion. I think it's not letting you. It's in some protective mode. Like, all right, so let's try to pull it back to your right. Go in there. Go a little bit to your left. A little bit to your left. Little up, right in there. Now pull it back to your right. Hard, hard. Oh, now see if it opens. Holy cow. It was in a shutdown mode, man. Holy cow. That has been a long time coming.
Yeah, right?
Good?
Holy cow. Yeah, 7 hours later.
Okay.
I appreciate y'all coming out. Thank you.
After 7 hours stuck on the roadside, a tow truck finally arrives and gets the car open. It's a stark reminder that in the remote, unforgiving Everglades, even a small slip-up can spiral into serious trouble. Out there, being stranded can be far riskier than the alligators lurking in the canals. On May 1st, 2024, the Coastal Worldwide Channel captured a tense fishing moment at Navarre Beach, Florida. 2 rods were set with large bait, and the plan was to let them sit overnight. Around 8 a.m., one rod suddenly went tight, the line pulling heavy and steady, a clear signal that it wasn't a normal fish. Moments later, the mysterious creature burst violently from the water's surface.
3, 2, 1. Have fun, boy. Line's going shooting straight. Back. Come on, baby. That's what we came out here for. Oh, he just jumped! He just jumped! He just jumped! Do we do it?
A drone was launched, revealing the massive shark lurking near the sandbar. It kept shifting directions, but maintained a relentless, steady pull on the line.
Yeah, that's a monster, dude. That's not just a white shark. It's... Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's a big bull. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, dude. That's a freaking monster. Holy crap. That's a monster, dude.
The shark gradually closed in on the shore, prompting everyone to move as little as possible. No one tried to pull it onto the beach. The focus shifted to keeping the shark strong enough to guide it safely back into the ocean.
Close. We just can't. I don't want his weight, like full weight. Oh, we couldn't bring him up on the beach if we wanted to. I can't see the drone. Is the drone still going to the inside?
No, it's way to the east now.
In the shallow water, the shark's body came into clear view, its back and sides marked with large, old scars. Without a word, it was obvious this creature had survived countless tough encounters.
Go ahead and bump the drag down!
Without missing a beat, the shark steadied itself, flicked its tail, and swam off, vanishing beneath the surface within seconds.
Oh my gosh, bro.
The fishing trip wrapped up in silence, with no catch or celebration. What remained was a chilling encounter where everyone stepped back and let the apex predator return to its ocean. Moments like this are a reminder of the ocean's raw power, and sometimes the smartest move is to let nature follow its own course. On May 1st, 2012, a terrifying video was uploaded by kayak fisherman Michael Richer, capturing a near-death experience on the water. He was sturgeon fishing near Portland, Oregon, with a bright orange flag on the kayak and a large orange buoy in the water, doing everything possible to stay visible. Yet even careful precautions weren't enough to guarantee safety. Out of nowhere, a boat comes barreling straight toward him, making it look like a collision is inevitable. Michael braces as it speeds dangerously close, almost tipping the kayak. At the last second, the driver swerves, narrowly avoiding a head-on crash. Watching it now, it's chilling to think how close it came. Just one more second on that path, and survival would have been unlikely. On July 3rd, 2024, PESCOM officials shared a video of Zay Rivero on a solo fishing trip at sea. The outing begins calm and sunny, with ideal conditions for fishing. Suddenly, the weather shifts, and what started as a relaxing day quickly becomes dangerous.
Só parte pra dentro. Ó. Aí, pessoal. Aí, a primeira. É, pode querer. É de sorte, pessoal. Já tem que botar mais forte, né? É isso aí. Ai, eita, pessoal. Ai. Nós faz de longo, olha que se virou, meus amigos. Aí, ó. Aí. Virou aqui, ó. 14 km, mal saí, vocês viram aí? Vento forte. Pegou uma refrega aí, ó. Nós virei. Vamos desviar ele aqui, meus amigos. Caiu aqui, ó, rapaz. Você tá, meus amigos, muita sorte. Eu lembro como é que pode acontecer esse tipo de coisa. Mas quem tá no mar acontece esse tipo de coisa aqui. Tava com um tempinho que não acontecia com isso aqui comigo, mas hoje aconteceu. Vocês viram aí, ó. Não ter perdido era nada. Eu sempre posso perder as coisas. Vamos tentar tirar aí, mano. Tá tirando aí. Aí, ó. Uma forte, ó. Olha ele. E aí, pessoal. Aí dá um pouco de trabalho. Ainda saiu. Virou de novo. Virou de novo. Tirei, mãe. Virou de novo. Vamos ver da outra vez. Estamos aqui para a parte da muralha. Bom, o pescador tem que estar preparado para isso aqui mesmo. O mapa está agitado hoje. Eu vou conseguir dar agora ali, velho. Olha, como eles estão olhando aí, ó. Mar forte, ó, uma carrada aí, ó. Ele vem. Quanto aí, pessoal, hoje pode dizer que hoje acabou com a pesca. Se desarrumou tudo aqui, não dá mais pra ir pra pesca não. Talvez perdeu.
Suddenly, a strong gust hits the boat at the worst angle, flipping it within seconds. Zay is now alone in open water, 14 kilometers from shore, watching everything he owns sink. Most people would panic, but he stays calm, knowing these waters. He grabs the boat and fights the waves, trying to right it. It nearly flips twice more, but he keeps at it until it finally stays upright.
Estamos indo pra terra e vai dar tudo certo. Pessoal, já, se não der para mostrar alguma coisa, mas eu chegando aqui em terra, o paquetinho aqui, a rena aqui.
In the end, he made it back to shore, tired but alive. Moments like this are a stark reminder of how quickly things can turn dangerous out at sea. On October 22nd, 2025, Die Hard Fishing uploaded a tense kayak video to YouTube. In it, he's fishing alone in the Bay Area for lingcod on an offshore reef. But after bleeding out his first catch, something happens that completely shifts the mood of the trip.
Good morning. Today we're doing some live bait fishing and it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to see how long I can get or how quickly I can get out there, catch a limit of lingcod and come back right here on the beach. So right now it is 7:42. So let's start the timer, get out there and go catch some fish. And just like that, we're underway. So today I'm gonna be using these cool new glasses I got from Bleak Up. And they're 4-in-1 sunglasses. So they're sunglasses, they're walkie-talkie, they're Bluetooth speaker.
He paddles out to the reef, drops a live smelt, and soon catches a 27-inch lingcod. After bleeding it overboard, he looks up, and what happens next is every fisherman's worst nightmare.
Oh my God, a great white right here. Huge great white right here. He is just chilling, swimming in a circle here. I don't know if it's best to just stay or start moving, but I think we're gonna start moving. He is circling, that's for sure. Okay. He's just chilling right here. Look at this guy. Oh my God. Okay, I don't really like the way he's going here. Oh, that's a big shark. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, that's a big shark. Well, I'm not sure if he's following me. He was following me, not really aggressively, but he was behind me for a little while. Man, that gets your heart racing, that's for sure. I don't really want to stop to see if he's still there. But yeah, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick him up. I think you might actually see him on the camera before I saw him, because he came from over here like this, and his fin was out of the water at that point. But there's some kayakers over here. I'm gonna go kind of give him a heads up. There's a shark out here. And yeah, think about my next move after that. Just want to give all the kayakers a heads up. Saw a shark out here. No problem. Out there. Thinking about it, that shark was probably drawn in because I was just bleeding that fish. And I had just put that fish in my cooler right before that shark came by. So he might have, I don't know, he definitely smelled the blood. I don't know if he would have grabbed that fish if I had him over the edge, but yeah, I guess that's the downside to bleeding your fish out here. I don't think he's following me. Probably a little bit intimidated with the size, but that shark was definitely as big, if not bigger, than my kayak.
Out of nowhere, a great white shark surfaces and starts circling the kayak. Die Hard spots it but stays calm, slowly paddling toward shore, hoping it loses interest. He eventually makes it back to safer water, even catching one last fish along the way. Watching this, it's clear how exposed he really was. Being alone in a kayak with a great white nearby can get dangerous fast. While fishing with lures in the remote Alaskan wilderness, he suddenly looked up to see a massive grizzly bear charging downstream straight at him. The encounter came out of nowhere, leaving him completely unprepared with no weapon or protection, only his fishing rod and the open terrain behind him.
Get it going.
Guys, come on this side. Good bear, he's going around us.
Good bear. Take his tongue back down.
He's gonna go around. Hey, bud.
The massive bear moved swiftly along the river, and everything escalated in a matter of seconds. A calm moment in nature can flip in an instant, and in lands where humans are mere visitors, wildlife always holds the upper hand. On January 26, 2026, Nomadic Kayak Fishing uploaded a video that turned into almost an hour of chaos off the coast of New Zealand. He paddles 10 kilometers out to an unexplored reef in the far north, a spot known for big kingfish, strong currents, and sharks. From the start, he knows it's great white territory, though he tries to push the thought aside until reality sets in quickly.
What the heck is going on? Oh. Oh. Hey, I take it back, you're not small. Oh, I'm gonna get owned, I think it's quite large. Oh no. Oh, I take it back, brother. Stop. He's gonna reef me. I'm getting so railed. Oh, this is big, eh? I can't even. How big is this thing? I can't even lift the rod. Give me some line. This is comical. How big is this thing? He's right on the bottom. No. This rod has a aluminium butt and it's absolutely painful. I'm trying not to swear right now because this really hurts. I'm getting line on him. It's coming up quite easy all of a sudden. I just hope he's not getting sharked. Don't know how I feel about feet in the water, but oh well. Oh, that's doing weird things. Since when do kingfish swim to the surface? Yep, there's a shark eating him. Bugger. You. Oh no. Oh, there's the head. Oh my crap, that was it. Oi, get out of it, you dog. That was a big kingy. That is a big shark, holy.
The fishing starts slowly, with the first reef empty, but once he finds fish, it's non-stop action. He quickly lands a solid kingfish, then another, and hooks a third that fights hard, until a bronze whaler shark suddenly bites it clean in half.
He's a big shark. Now he's gonna tow me to Australia. Not a happy chappy. Oh, there's multiple. There's quite a few down there. Come on, spit it out. Oh, that got him annoyed. This is not what I wanted to happen. He's not a small shark, eh? Whoa, what the?
I don't like that. Why'd the shark swim like that? I don't like that at all. Holy. Hey, I'm cutting this guy off. Not worth dealing with. I don't like that in the slightest. When you've got one hooked up and you've got another one trying to attack you, I do not think it is worth it. Are they going to come back and have another go at me? I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. I don't know what to do. Part of me feels like, because there was multiple sharks all fighting for that one kingfish and they all swam away from the reef, that might have pulled all of the sharks off the structure and now there'll be no sharks on the reef. Or there might just be heaps of sharks there. I don't know. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. It's funny, I'm really just trying not to think about the fact that these waters are home to great whites. Because all of that shark commotion, you know, action brings action often. Probably not helping my chances of staying unvisited, put it that way. But I suppose all I can do is get back on the horse, try one more time.
Moments later, the shark grabs the hook and drags Nomadic through the water for over 100 feet. He stays surprisingly calm, even as the shark thrashes and bumps the kayak. Eventually, he breaks free and paddles away, putting some distance between himself and the shark. It's the kind of situation that could have ended badly if even one thing went wrong. The video comes from Lisa's Escapades, a solo adventure and exploration channel focused on overlanding and unusual findings in remote wilderness areas. It takes place on April 12th, 2026 in Green Swamp, Florida, United States.
I'm starting to feel better. I'd say I'm 95% better, but there's that 5% that I'm still not quite there, and I'm hoping it's not trying to come back on me, so I'm keeping a close eye on that. But I feel good enough to be out here and to explore, and I'm back in an area where people have seen things in my film, and we're going to go check this area out thoroughly today. I sure have missed doing this. It's nice to feel good again, and I appreciate all your kind comments. So let's go check this out and see what's going on.
Still recovering from a recent illness, Lisa goes back to the same part of the swamp where viewers had noticed strange shapes in her earlier footage. The weather is cloudy and dim, making it harder to see as she moves into thick brush.
Right there. Right there. That is the roots up in the air. That's new. And you can kind of see a trail going back up in there. It's kind of swampy, so I can't get there. But you can kind of see it back in there. It's almost as if it marks the spot, don't come here. This whole area looks squatchy.
She finds a recently uprooted tree with its roots exposed and raised. Its angled position stands out near a narrow path. She does not make a clear conclusion, but questions whether it happened naturally and notes that it draws attention to the root deeper in the swamp.
You got the roots there. At least it looks like the roots. Maybe that's limbs, but whatever it is, you can see it's in front of that tree, behind that tree, and in front of that tree, and behind that tree. It's weaved all the way through these trees. That almost looks like a print. It's hard to tell though, with so much leaf litter. Okay, I'm gonna get over here, so I'm gonna try to get over here without falling. Man, this area is neat. Okay, see how it's in of this one, behind that one, in front of the next one, and then behind the one way back there. I don't know. I guess it's possible it could have fell that way, but it's definitely weaved. And then how did this one fall up underneath it? Unless it fell, it couldn't have fell first, it's leaning against it. So that limb is underneath and that limb is on top. So it didn't fall before. Well, at least I don't think so. And it didn't fall afterwards because that limb is underneath.
While driving along sandy logging tracks, she catches sudden movement at the edge of the road. Something quickly darts into the brush. She considers a natural cause, but the speed and weight of the movement make it hard to identify. This moment depends more on the setting than on one clear event. Strange structures, a repeated location, and low visibility. Nothing is confirmed, but the same area keeps showing unusual details. O.L. Manbug arrived at a remote reef break in Australia, expecting a perfect surf session. He had driven over 90 minutes to reach this powerful, shallow wave that required skill, caution, and ideally a companion. Around 8 a.m., conditions looked ideal with clean faces and steady offshore winds, but the empty beach was a warning he ignored.
Well, looks like I'm out here on my own. I didn't even realise our mate went in. It's sketchy as out here on your own. I'll grab one more to go in. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Oh. I turn a little bit weird. It's the shape of the wave went all weird, very strange. But that was a hell of a lot of fun. This is not the type of wave I want to be out here on my own. If there was a few more guys out charging, I would stay out, but I've been out here once, but it wasn't any good. But this time, it was quite good. But what I find with a lot of these styles of reef breaks, they're only good for a very short period. And as soon as this thing gets low out here, it's impossible to ride. Low tide's at about 11:30. I think it's around about 9 now. I noticed that there was a lot more rocks that were visible, and no thanks. Anyway, I ticked this off my bucket list, so I finally surfed it properly. You know, had a good surf. There's rocks everywhere.
Another surfer showed up briefly, giving him hope for company, but no one actually paddled out. Driven to finally surf this wave properly, he entered the lineup alone. At first, the session went well, with strong, clean rides, but as the tide dropped, more rocks were exposed, making the break unpredictable.
Chow. We're getting... Oh man, just got smashed on those rocks. That was fun, up until the paddle in. Oh man, I don't know whether it's old age or just stupidity, but combination of both. Oh, dear, oh dear. Oh. Yeah, well done. So I paddled out through there about an hour or so ago, and it was it was all right. Coming back in, it was a lot lower. Oh. Boy, oh boy, I feel broken. Anyway, that was a good morning. I enjoyed that. I better strip off.
While paddling back, he got thrown onto the reef, scraped across sharp rocks, and ended up with painful cuts on his hands and knees. The surf had been thrilling, but the exit was a harsh reminder of the risks he'd ignored. Once back at his van, he cleaned his wounds and thought about how close it had been. The wave would still be breaking over the shallow reef, but the experience proved a simple truth. Some breaks aren't meant to be surfed alone, no matter how perfect they look. And many close calls likely go unmentioned by those who test the ocean without backup. In early 2024, a crew of Kiwis navigating the remote northern waters of Brazil spotted a fishing boat approaching directly on a collision course.
It's been from a long way out on the horizon when we first saw it. It's been tracking right on collision course for the last 10-15 minutes. It's getting closer and closer. I don't like it actually, I really don't like it. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is.
At first, it looked like just another boat passing by, but something felt off. This didn't seem like a routine encounter, especially since the crew had recently heard about an incident in Lynn's Choice, where a similar fishing boat had approached and attacked a moored vessel.
Just turned starboard slightly, and as a result, they're moving back on the horizon ever so slightly. Oh, it's just straightened up again. No, they've veered away again, okay. I don't know what the heck, it's very odd. We don't know what their intention is. We've tried to call them on VHF radio. We've had no response at all. It has held, it's maintained its course, getting closer and closer to us. Actually, they've just done a turn to starboard. Wouldn't you believe it? Now they're going to track behind us. They have just this second. Maybe they follow our YouTube channel and they're seeing that we've gone live. That is crazy. Okay, they're going back to port again. Wow. Okay. That is a little bit unnerving. You can hear the engines now. Yeah, no, they're coming back on course to us again.
I can see guys on board.
Yep. Well, do you want to get some flares handy?
Oh, yeah, got flares.
Yeah, are they rocket flares though? Yeah, they're rockets.
I think they're slower.
Yeah, I think we're just slightly faster, aren't we? Why would they want to pursue us? You've got a reef in the main. I wish we had the full main. The sun is close to setting. We're very anxious about it though. We feel, always conscious that, well, this could be something to be worried about, but we've always gone, oh no, that's all right. These guys, mate, they have definitely got the friggin' Nora. They've got a little sail up too. Does anyone know what this boat is?
This fishing vessel is looking pretty light on fishing gear. Usually when you see them, they have nets and flags and buoys all setting up the back of the boat. You know, the fishing boats usually have all the fishing gear at the back of the boat.
Yeah, no fishing gear at all.
They have nothing.
We seem to be faster. As long as the wind don't drop out, they can't catch us, hopefully. They're certainly following us, following our every move. Right behind us now.
They are hot in pursuit. They're going flat out.
I was just saying that what if they follow us until the wind drops?
Yeah, this thing, the wind could drop tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, they're turning. Oh, they're turning. Rob has got a rope here. What you got that rope there for, Rob?
To wrap around the prop a bit close to us. Once it wraps around the top, coming free, then we start it.
No, they're still pursuing us, eh? Yeah, okay, they're on their way. Yes. Yep, they're turning away. They could easily come back. Yeah. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, but given what happened several days ago.
As the boat drew closer, the crew could hear its engines and saw figures on board keeping a close watch. It stayed on course, steadily closing the distance, and attempts to reach them on VHF radio went unanswered. The fishing boat changed direction a few times, but continued shadowing their movements, creating a growing sense of unease. As sunset approached, it became clear the boat was unusually light, with none of the nets, flags, or buoys normally seen on vessels like this. It remained directly behind them, staying in pursuit even as the sailing vessel pulled slightly ahead with the wind. Any drop in wind could have made the situation dangerous. After more than 40 minutes of relentless tracking, the boat finally fell back. The crew then ran dark, turning off all navigation lights to avoid being seen, and kept a careful watch through the night. Only after reaching French Guiana and showing photos to local fishermen did they realize how close they had come to danger. The vessel was suspected to be linked to piracy and smuggling. Fortunately, they crossed into French waters without further incident, a stark reminder that even mostly friendly encounters at sea can turn risky, and traveling through remote waters demands constant caution, preparation, and awareness. On April 16, 2019, Real Jedi uploaded a tense video showing a father and son fishing at Lake Seminole. What began as a typical day on the water quickly turned into a deeply disturbing situation.
What the hell? Oh my God. Guys, this guy just fell in the water. Oh my God. Go, Dad, once the boat rolls over, go save him. Go save him, Dad. Go over there. Just go over there, Dad. He's getting away from the boat. Pan out, pan out, pan out. Come on. I don't. Come on, bud. You're almost there. Almost there. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Oh, they get so bad. Hurry up. Come on, man. That boat's going to hit us. Come on. Go, Dad. Go. Oh, my God. Did you hit a stump or something?
Suddenly, they see a boat spinning in circles at full speed, its owner thrown into the water and struggling to survive as the boat races around him. They rush over, but getting close is risky. The boat could strike them at any moment. Somehow they manage to pull the man to safety, but that's just the start of the ordeal.
How much gas you got in the boat? It's almost full. Really? I'm out here in front of the dam, in front of the Booster Club at Lake Seminole, and this gentleman was in his boat, and he got threw out the boat, and the boat is doing, we saved him, so he's in our boat. He's okay, but the boat is doing circles, and it's got a full tank of gas, so the boat is not going to stop. Full-size bass boat.
Okay, let me get Fish and Wildlife on the phone with us, so we can see if they can get a boat to come and help y'all. Is he need EMS?
Is he? He said no.
I'm sorry. I'm getting him on the line. Hold on. Is he going to need EMS, sir?
Are you going to need EMS? He said no. He's okay.
He says he's okay. Okay. Hold on just a second. I'll get Fish and Wildlife on the phone.
Yes, this is Spencer. I just called you about the boat and the man that was overboard.
Yes, sir. I've got someone actually coming to help you. Let me get them on the line with us. I've got you've got Decatur County Sheriff's Office and a couple of others coming your way. Let me get them on the line with us. It'll be just 1 second, sir.
The boat has a full tank of gas, and the throttle's stuck, and it's just doing circles, doing donuts. It's about 200 yards off the dock. The wind is blowing towards the dock, so within about 30 minutes, it may be up on the docks. We was thinking about putting out a rope in front of it and just backing off and letting the rope drift into it and see if it will catch the prop to stop it, but you guys said you were coming, so.
Okay, well, I'm actually in Bainbridge. I'm headed to Seminole State Park. I'll grab a boat and put on. I can't tell you if I make it time before it hits the dock, but if it does, call me back on this number. desperate. I'm on the way. It'll take me probably 30, 45 minutes, maybe.
Unfortunately, help was still over 30 minutes away. In the meantime, the spinning boat could destroy anything in its path, so they had to try something desperate.
Which way is the wind blowing? That way? The wind's blowing this way. I'm thinking we might should have put a third bottle in the middle, because I think the middle of that rope's going to drop it and see. I think you can get close enough where I can get those bottles, because they ain't getting close to the boat. That weight just keeps pushing them off. What do you think we should do then? I think we should fill those bottles half full of water and coil that rope up, and just about where the bottles are at, try to throw it up there. If you get within that circle, you see where the ripples are? If you get within that circle, it could possibly hit it. That's like that's the only chance we got. All right, I got it. Watch that. We'll get up here, Spencer, and try to hold on a minute. I got to fill the other one up. Hold on to that one, and I'll throw the front one in. Right out there, because it's coming this way. Just put that over the boat, and then on 3, 1, 2, 3. You almost got the camera. Damn. Somebody on the land of it. I hear a siren. Probably decided to be on scene in case something happens. Yeah, it's fixing to hit. Went right over that log. That thing's turning its direction. I told you it was going to turn direction. I'll try to grab it when it comes over here and we'll swim out to it. There we go. Woo! Yes, sir. Finally. And he saved the boat.
That's right.
Saved the boat.
Skipper of the Year award, sir.
Probably what happened, the rope probably got hung around the foot and didn't get in the front.
Luckily, the emergency crew arrived and managed to stop the boat with almost no damage. If those two hadn't been there that day, the situation could have easily ended in tragedy. On February 25th, 2021, the Anderson Geddes channel captured what started as a routine fishing trip. A father and son had caught a few small fish and decided to venture further into the wilderness, driving along a long, dusty red road shrouded in an uneasy silence, soon leading to their most unforgettable moment on that path.
Oi. Por quê? Sério? Vamos lá.
Por isso que eu tô aqui, ué.
É, você gosta de pescar com o pai? Segura mais embaixo na vara, pra não ficar arrastando no chão. Tá vendo? Eu sempre levo na frente, só que um pouco alto, pra não bater a ponta no chão. Cuidado que tem algumas pedras.
Tantas pedras no caminho não seria ruim.
Mas nós... É a música do engenheiro, você tá lembrando? Tantas pedras no caminho não seria ruim.
From a distance, they spotted a large object lying across the road. Unsure at first, the son stopped to observe while keeping his distance. As they edged closer, the shape became clear. A massive anaconda, its body stretched for several meters, swollen and nearly motionless. They stayed far back, measuring its size with arm spans and footsteps, refusing to approach any closer.
Oi? Olha o tamanho da cobra. Vai ali na frente que eu vou te filmar. Rápido, pode filmar, vai lá. Só pra gente mostrar pra turma. Essa cobra. Olha só, abre os braços aí, João. Olha só o tamanho dessa cobra. Meu Deus do céu. É muito grande mesmo. Caramba, olha só o tamanho dessa cobra. Acho que ela comeu alguma coisa, ó. Caramba, olha o tamanho dessa sucuri, cara. Eu vou medir os passos. Olha o tamanho da cabeça dela. Só pra vocês terem uma ideia. Olha o tamanho da cabeça da cobra. Vou colocar minha mão aqui, ó. Olha o tamanho da barriga da bicha. Olha o meu chinelo aqui, eu calço 41, ó. Rapaz do céu, vamos contar quantos passos tem essa cobra. Vamos ver aqui, ó. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 passos compridos. Olha só o tamanho dessa cobra.
The snake didn't move, but its massive size and eerie stillness were enough to make the father and son call it a day. They didn't touch or disturb it, only snapped a few photos before leaving. Soon, the road fell quiet and the trip continued, yet the impact of the encounter lingered. Nature had placed something unexpected directly in their path, a stark reminder of how powerful and unpredictable wildlife can be. On August 13th, 2024, Wes Logan, a top-level Bassmaster angler, posted a YouTube clip that quickly turned from routine to alarming. In the video, he's speeding across a lake during what seems like a competition. And everything starts normally, but within moments, the scene escalates into a dangerous situation that looks straight up life-threatening.
I'm hurt really bad. My motor broke off the boat. In the middle of the lake.
Out of nowhere, Wes gets thrown from his boat, hitting his head hard as the motor flies off, leaving him hurt in the middle of the lake, scrambling for his phone to call for help. The scary part is that there was nothing visible to dodge, just hidden debris barely under the surface right in his path. Somehow, he managed to walk away without serious injuries, but at those speeds, a crash like that could have easily been deadly. Led by a creator who focuses on raw authenticity instead of staged jump scares, the channel follows deep wilderness journeys to document encounters with Sasquatch, interdimensional beings, and restless spirits. On May 9th, 2025, the video takes place in Scarwoods, Nova Scotia, Canada. It opens by comparing the modern world with the unknown things that may still exist in untouched wilderness. The creator then prepares to return to Scarwoods, mentioning a previous encounter connected to the spirit of an Indigenous child. That background matters because it suggests the location was already active before this investigation even started.
What the hell? I think I heard a tree knock. Just like a bah. Okay. Oh.
While he's moving off-trail through a ravine, a loud tree branch suddenly stops him. The sound is sharp, intentional, and echoes through the forest in a way that doesn't seem like a random branch breaking. It also matches the kind of signaling often linked to Sasquatch encounters.
That was weird, Key. What the hell? Why'd you go under that? But yeah, we do know for a fact that he does kind of lurk in these woods. I hope he comes this far because he came back the other way. And where we were was kind of pushed more like way down there, if that kind of makes sense. Hello? That was tree knock. I almost swear that was tree knock.
At the campsite, his dog Kiki starts acting strangely. She's usually calm, but now she becomes restless, alert, and refuses to settle down. That change matters because it suggests she may be reacting to something the camera can't capture.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave our stuff here, and yeah, I'm gonna pack our equipment though, leave the blankets, leave the tent, leave the camp, and then come back with Chelsea. I want to get her out of here. Something's happening to her and I don't know what it is, but she's not herself. Hey, Key, look. Come here. That's sticks and stuff.
This is really creepy. Look at this shroom!
A large root system appears to have been pulled up unnaturally, while nearby stick formations look deliberately placed rather than naturally fallen. The video builds through a pattern. Repeated tree knocks, Kiki's strange behavior, and physical changes in the area all suggest something is aware of him and responding. Nothing is directly seen, but the consistency makes it feel connected. In the end, he leaves because of the risk, not because of the proof. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.